Hey, welcome back. We've got another deck to discuss. Today we're introducing Provision playing cards from Theory 11. Theory 11 is a company that we haven't discussed yet. They're a well-regarded company of fine playing cards. They've managed to put a lot of their decks into big stores, chain stores, Walmart, Target, Barnes & Noble. You can get them on their website as well. You can check them out, Theory 11. They are mass-produced, where a lot of these other decks, they make, 1,100 decks, and so the price on the secondary market goes up on a lot of these cards. Theory 11, year after year, they reproduce the cards. I don't know what the numbers are that they make them in, but it allows them to sell them at a price point that is reasonable, under $10, which is really great for such a great looking deck that's got a lot of embellishments. Theory 11 also has a lot of licensing, Star Wars related cards and Avengers related cards. There's a whole bunch of them. Check them out. They're really great, and you can't beat the price point. But today we are talking about Provision. This is a used deck for me, so it's already been opened. So here we're looking at a few different elements. We got the flat back, that background. We get the flat background, matte finish. We've got these shiny embellishments, the metallic inks, and you've got this orange that's it's got a sheen to it, and the black also. There is some embossing. It's very light, very light embossing on these snake figures. On these snake figures here, a little bit of embossing. Let's see if we can see it this way. This is a little bit raised. The lettering's a little bit raised, but I don't think that's embossing. We can see it from the inside. The embossing, they stamp it from the inside, the other side, and it pushes it out. So that's the front. Provision brand playing cards, manufactured in the USA, warranted to be the finest on the market. Trade registered mark. The back. This here, there's a sticker. It says Theory 11 behind it. Provision playing cards. This is repeated. Theory 11. So we'll see what they did on the inside. And you can see how there's a matte finished background. And you can see the shiny parts and the gold and the black and the orange. On the sides we've got playing cards by Theory 11 with this sword, that sword image. RT with the 1-1, that's Theory 11. Yeah. And then True Hand is there, T with the H. So it was playing cards designed by True Hand, which you'll see on this other side. You've got the Scepter, designed by True Hand. True Hand is a tattoo company and a design company for graphic designs based out of Philadelphia. The bottom just has the ad copy for Theory 11. You can see how nicely balanced and designed even their little ad copy is. Classy, very classy looking. Top of the tuck case says Honor and Merit on either side. Can't read underneath that label what it says on the orange, but it's got the label, which is a faux tax stamp saying Provision tax, and then there's a number which is fake because they don't do tax stamps on playing cards anymore. That was an old system. Yeah, we can get into the back design, but I think it's on the playing cards as well. but you've got the pips are here. It says Gouda, Cavit, Laptium on either side. You got some Latin text. Pretty cool looking. And this is just beautiful. I love this. That color there. It's very different looking. That's the front of the tuck case there. Okay, back to True Hand. True Hand is based in Philadelphia. They're a design company, and they do tattoos. It's a tattoo shop, so you can get your tattoo done. But they designed this deck of cards. This is supposed to be, it's advertised as a tribute to Philadelphia. But besides it saying Philadelphia here, I've looked at this deck and I don't see anything to do with Philadelphia in this whole deck. And I've done a little bit of research online. I can't find any interviews with these guys. I talked to a couple of people that are from Philadelphia. I showed them this deck. They can't make heads or tails of any of it. And so far as to try to contact True Hand to ask them, see if they'd be willing to answer some questions about the deck and point out some things and share them with us. There was no response. They didn't say yes, they didn't say no. So it is what it is. It doesn't take away from the look of it. I'm a little disappointed just that we don't know what the things are, because if anything that's a tribute deck, you know, there's history, and inquiring minds want to know. We want to learn something. Anyway, that's just a little thing. Let's move on, huh? Alright, let's open it up. Inside tuck box, we've got gold foiling, and we've got the logo for Theory 11. There's nothing on the little flaps here. So the pattern gets repeated all the way down inside on both sides and on the inside of these flaps here. Just some little extras, the embossing and the coloring and the ink, and this is what you know, this higher end tuck case is what you can come to expect from all of the Theory 11 products. You know, and they're able to do this at the price point that they're able to do because of the numbers that they print them in. So they may not be collectible decks insofar as the limited numbers, but they are collectible decks insofar as they're very beautiful. And if you get one that's, you know, if you're into Star Wars and you get the Star Wars decks, you know, they're collectible in that way. The backs are orange, and we can see that that snake from the tuck box is here. Although it looks a lot different with just a single color. Provision playing cards. And it's flipped. You've got the Latin on there, and it says Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. Fronte Nelli Fidis. Probably slaughtered that too, but here it is. The Theory 11 emblem there. The shape looks like you know, an official a sticker that would be a fish ribbon would be coming out from underneath it. That's what it looks like to me, that shape, like an award. There's some lettering in these circles here. Looks like it says Circa in one circle. Troop? Circa Troop, perhaps? A lot of interesting little additions, the detailing. I gotta say, I really like the stipple effect there. So we got here, we've got a double backer, so this is, well, it's not exactly a double backer because the other side is an entirely different color. So again, magicians like to use the double backer avoid dealing from the bottom. But I've come to find out that mostly it's magicians that like that sort of stuff to do tricks with and whatnot. Advertising card, Provision playing cards. You've got the snake there. Very clean layout there. Nice slight arching of the letters across the top. We'll go and check out our jokers. They have the same theme, but they're two different jokers. You get the jokers in the guillotine. Very nice detailing, very skinny, thin little lines with the gold metallic. The guillotines are slightly different. One joker's got the cards in his hand and the little jester's scepter. The other joker's got nothing in his hands. They both seem like they're still having a good time. We're doing the layout of the pips and the number cards, the spade. They have an interesting looking design. This is a full custom deck. The layout looks pretty traditional to me, but the pip is custom. The numbers are very clean looking. I don't know what font that is exactly, but it is still custom. It's got the number written, as you can see, and the colors are orange instead of being red. Orange and black. It's the heart. It's got kind of a wide, fat body, but then it comes down to a pretty sharp point. So it's very interesting looking. Similarly with the, but in the opposite sort of way, is the diamond. The kind of fatness cuts into it and makes it sharp all the way around. I like having the writing. It adds something to it. These diamonds look a lot like stars. Here we have the clubs. That kind of fat, squat looking. Same kind of tail that the spade had on it. Yeah, very nice. Now let's check out these face cards. Fully custom. They used some gold ink, which they did not do on the number cards. They did on the jokers. You saw the jokers. This cool gray color here. That's not represented anywhere else except on these face cards. So here are the diamonds. Totally custom. Very striking looking with the colors, the delicate line work. I don't know who these characters are, and we couldn't find any information about them on the internet. You can see what's happening there. As to why, we don't know. Like the way that they blended. You know, this one's not fully up and down, it's very side-side. You can see the blending here, but this one has got a flagpole and it really cuts the image apart from each other. Most decks will opt for one way or another of doing this sort of thing. These guys decided to do both ways. It's interesting. It shakes it up, so you're not going to see like a straight across cut on every card. Just a few of them are like that, and then other ones are blended. I mean, you can see the way this image is, you know, it's more side here, this flipped image. Got your spades. Sometimes the court cards are have a background, or they're inside of a rectangle, and here there's just a hinting of that rectangle that sometimes appears. This one's even more different with the split up going through the center, even though it's a flipped image. It's almost a vertical flipped image. Interesting. The clubs. I mean, there's definitely a story going on here. We don't know what the story is, though. They're very mysterious. Let me know down in the comments if you've got any information or any links to any information that we can enlighten each other on this, because if this is supposed to be all about Philadelphia, I don't know that Philadelphia had kings and queens, so I'm not sure what that claim is. Here we've got the aces. These are kind of one way because there's a hand holding up each of the pips. Extra decorated spade, ace of spades. It's got the hand, and again the snake represent the snake emblem. It's got the true hand, and the Theory 11 is inside. Very elegant looking deck with the slight delicate line work. Usually I say line work, it's I'm talking about cross hatching and stuff, but just that simple outlining kind of line work. A lot of modern decks I've seen has that sort of thing. So Provision playing cards. Beautiful deck. You can get them from Theory 11. I'm not sure exactly how much this deck is, but they're usually under $10. Sometimes they're more, like 12 bucks. There's a very few of them that get close to $20, and that's only been super recent that I've seen that price point. Thank you so much for staying with us, and like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this content, we can bring you some more. You can comment on how I can make this channel better, and let me know what you want to see more of. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Bye now.